Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to analyze the Living Legends 2026, where I just 1 hour ago I released a video of the prediction, and it's all correct. Messi, Ronaldo, Manuel Neuer, Modric, and also Neymar, Rodriguez, and De Bruyne. So, though obviously these 7 cards are great, but after I checking those special skills, I find that Lionel Messi was edge crossing plus momentum dribbling and also like magnetic feet, which where he has already a good dribbling, so these two skills might be a bit wasted. While Cristiano Ronaldo do have some good special skills. So let me first analyze each of them. So I just directly give out my own point any strategy. So as for Lionel Messi, he can reach a maximum of 110 rating. With the booster, I would just see as the ball protection +1, but not +3. So shooting is great. Like you will see, like all his first row all about attacking is above 90 or above 90, which is really great despite the heading, which is a common some weak Lionel Messi. And despite this, his physical can reach 80, which is a bit surprised of Lionel Messi, and his speed are not that quick. So this is to make some difference compared to last big time Messi to still attract people to spending for this pack. With 90 and 91 speed, which is each 9 point less than last Messi, and a good physical, just so stamina and not bad balance. So focus on the special skill. He has momentum dribbling and magnetic feet. I would say just wasted, because if we see Messi's dribbling 99, 98, 98, how would you expect him to get one more like about momentum dribbling and magnetic feet? So I confess that Eden Hazard with this skill really fits him. But what I want to say is edge crossing is absolutely wasted. He is a shadow striker, and the edge crossing cross to him. Like in the box, you cannot cross to anyone. So this is what I think, that this Messi was being, on purpose decrease his strengths. So the overall rating of this Messi is not as strong as last 109 rating big time Messi. So not recommend for you guys to spend for him. So if you say I want the World Cup special version of Lionel Messi, then it's okay. The next one is what you most expected, Cristiano Ronaldo. So this Ronaldo has a good dribbling of all but 80, but not that good. So I do increase his heading to 93 to make him, able to get header, due to he has a bullet header special skill. And his offensive awareness, finishing are great. And his speed are great, acceleration great, kicking power great, jump great, physical great, balance great, and stamina great. Stamina just so. So what I want to say, the reason why this Cristiano Ronaldo is far bypass his last card and also have the strength stronger than Messi is because he's 3 special skill. Phenomenon finishing, band 0 scale. Bullet header, band 0 scale. Low screamer, band 1 scale. So this is what I want to say. As a striker, these 3 scale are all useful, especially for phenomenon finishing and bullet header. But I recommend if you do aim for Cristiano Ronaldo, then you will go for him. But what I want to say is just it is 250 picks of 250 spin, so it is not guaranteed that you will get Cristiano Ronaldo first. So to be honest, if this pack has contained only Cristiano Ronaldo, then I will spin for him. I do not really like Cristiano Ronaldo, but I want to do confess that the strength of this card has bypassed lots of striker. But the reason why I still want to wait and hesitate is because it's 250. So it means that if you do want to make sure, have a guarantee that you can have Cristiano Ronaldo, that you need to have 22,500 coins, which is around, I would say like $150. So it is not worth that, not worth that. So for this Cristiano Ronaldo, he is the best. He has the best strength in this pack. But there's a common disadvantage of the 7 because they have an old age. So their acceleration and speed are, really awkward. Like for the Showtime cards, you cannot even make him all above 90. The next card from Belgium is Kevin De Bruyne. So for Kevin De Bruyne, as always, offensive in the man is not that high, but he has a good dribbling, good passing, good finishing, poor heading, good kicking, and good car. So just like what I said, because they are old, so the speed and acceleration are really low for Kevin De Bruyne, which only has 86. Good kicking power, not that good stamina. So the common disadvantage is low speed, low acceleration, low stamina, which do not that fits current versions, what they require. So this is the reason why I do not suggest you guys to spend for him. So just special skills, visionary pass, low screamer. Low screamer might be useful for 91 finishing AMF. But what I want to say is visionary pass is, a bit awkward because they could have give Kevin De Bruyne a phenomenal pass. I won't say it's overstay his ability. So just giving visionary pass is a bit awkward, I would say. So overall, if you are, a great fan of Kevin De Bruyne, you can spin for this card. But I want to say it guarantees that I would say next season there will be Showtime Kevin De Bruyne, and he do not carry for 3 scale, so you can just wait. And next is James Rodriguez. So of course, for all the offensive stats, just like Lionel Messi, or above 90 despite the heading, of course. So you see the speed 85, it is really hard to make it above 90, and also the stamina is low. So let's mainly focus on his stats. Is good. I would say more than 104. More than 104 if you place him as somewhere else. So his 2 special skills is edge crossing, which is great because he has the lofted pass of 95. Though I won't say that James Rodriguez in real life has that high passing, but in the game it is always acceptable. And the other is blitz color with 90 finishing, 97 cut, and 92 kicking power. He can be a great cutter, I promise you. The stats of him even bypass, Gareth Bale's blitz color. So this is what I want to say. He's a good card, but definitely not worth that much spin for you to spin for. But I want to say it is possibly the last time James Rodriguez have the Showtime card. So if you really want a fan of him, then spin for him. Then it is Neymar. So as you can see, because Neymar is old and do not perform that well in the World Cup, so offensive awareness are low. And what I want to say, it has really made him awkward is that the finishing is low. I can't even, I add 8 points on the finishing, but still only 86. So not that satisfied. But speed and acceleration is great, kicking power is great, balance great, also poor stamina. So this is what I want to say. He cannot have that great finishing. So with blitz color, it will be not that effective, even poorer, than James Rodriguez. And acceleration burst is pretty useful for Neymar, have only, just above 90 speed and acceleration. So this Neymar are not as strong as the previous one. So what I want to say is that if you really want to have the World Cup limited edition of Neymar, then you can go for him. But if not, then wait, because I would say the World Cup BT card have not yet been released all. I would say after, Lionel Messi, after, Cristiano Ronaldo, those 3 special skills, after Holland, after Rodri, there will be more, at least one more pack. So I want to say I want to focus on, what's the next pack, the BT are, but not this pack. The next one is Luka. So surprisingly, he do have certain defensive stats because he's position is center midfield, so I just make his all defense just above 80, then it's enough. I do increase his low pass and lofted pass, and also his dribbling. His finishing is awkward, so do not add a lot of points on his finishing. I just increase his acceleration, so the overall feeling of this card is the stats are a bit poor for only 90, but only that 4 to 5 measurements, but his stamina is great. So if we do see his special skill, I'm not that sure, but phenomenal pass is good. Plus he's over 95 lofted pass and also low pass, and another skill is captaincy or something like that. So the overall strength of Luka Modric is not that good. So this is the reason why I'm still not suggesting you guys for throw coins into. I know that your coins are valuable. I know my coins are valuable. So what I want to say is that I will not spin for this pack. Finally, it's Manuel Neuer, the second best card in this whole pack, even stronger than Messi. Why do I say it? So all of his goalkeeping stats can be above 95, and his goalkeeping GK reach and GK reflex can be almost 100. So the reason why I make Manuel Neuer outstanding, even bypass Messi, is he has lofty pass of AE and also kicking power of A1, which is pretty important. If a goalkeeper do have a lofty pass of above 80, it means that it can accurately find one of your striker. If you do have those high and strong striker like Holland and also like Jan Koller, he can successfully find them, and he has an overall rating of 108 with visionary pass. Visionary pass, this skill given to a goalkeeper is just amazing, like Neuer, and also GK direct defending. This skill is not that useful, just as always. So let us conclude. So if you really aim, so this back, if we just consider it as by the perspective of strengths, then only I would say Cristiano Ronaldo you were spinning for, because Lionel Messi might be repeated and others they have low acceleration, low speed, low stamina. So it is definitely not worth spinning for. But if we consider as the World Cup edition perspective, then it is pretty worth spinning for, because 4 years, one World Cup. Only this World Cup has this edition. And the reason why we called this pack as the 2026, those players are gonna retire before the next World Cup, possibly, I would say. I'm not really sure, because from the 2018 Russia, you hear the voices of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi will retire. Until 2026 they still do not retire. So this is what I want to say. And yes, I have no more suggestion. Just consider about whether you do want to focus more on the strengths of your squad, or focus more on what these cards means to you. So this is what I want to say. Thank you for support. Please subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day.